Hi, I'm John Hart and welcome back to Mr. America Hart. Today is a special day. Every once in a while, at least once a year, I take the family out, we run down to Venice, and we do the memory lane thing where I share with the kids the stories of how I met their mom in Golds Gym in Venice, the Mecca of bodybuilding, and so it goes. And so we do the tour, And as they've grown up, they've had the annual tour to the area. So this is a little bit different because now we're coming on the tail end of 10 months of a pandemic. And so, of course, things have changed. You're going to see just exactly what's going on down at not just the Mecca, but also down in Venice Beach. And, it's the Venice Beach area and the pit. That's where Muscle Beach is. It's called the pit. That specific area, has always been a parks and recreation section owned by the city of Venice. And so, they're in charge of it. And so there's the weight pit, the basketball courts, handball courts, gymnastic-y things all over the place. And people work out there. They're very active day in, day out. It's one of the biggest attractions in the entire world. People come from all over the world to see Venice, California. There have been movies done there. There have been t-shirts done there. So this is the way it was when we went down there today. I know I'm shooting this afterwards, and I'm trying to have a really good a smile on my face and all of that because really it was quite sobering. You're about to see. So here we go. Let's go see what Venice Beach looks like. Keep it nice and even now. Level it off. So like this. Alright guys, this is John Hart. I'm standing here in front of Venice Beach. We went on location today just so you can see what it's like right now. We're going to go to the pit and also check out the area, the whole recreational park. You can see a sign back there, Venice Beach Recreational Center. And it's pretty quiet down here. I heard everything is pretty closed up. So look, some of you guys are in some parts of the country or some parts of the world where you think you have it bad. And, we're about to see. This is the Mecca. I'm right here around the Mecca. So you're going to see where everything started. The golden era bodybuilders were here training at Muscle Pit. And then we'll take a drive by Golds Gym and see the status of Golds Gym. The famous Golds Gym as well. All right? See you in a minute. This is the famous pit. As you can see, I'm shooting this through the fence, right? So they're not leaving any room for anybody to even sneak in there and get in any lifting. Everything is locked up inside those gates over there in the Muscle Beach gym area. So everything's locked up in there. And you can see all around the pit, at the base of the pit, are all of the plaques for all of the Hall of Famers. And those things, let's see if we can see a couple of them. I'll get up a little bit closer. All of those things, you can see we got, Bob Birdsong, Ed Corney, Danny Padilla, Jim Morris, Lee Labrada. So you see these things are getting a little bit dirty, a little bit worn with the weather right now. Chris Dickerson. And the pit's empty. It's all fenced off all the way around. So nobody lifting out here. Nobody doing much exercise out here. The boardwalk at Venice Beach is empty all the way across and down for miles. It's just empty. These are the famous handball courts. And you'll see, normally there's people out here playing handball all day long, but you see the homeless situation. There's tents lined up around it, and then within each court we have people's possessions and tents and multiple families. So it's kind of rough, as you can see. Basketball courts, which are normally going, morning till night, There's nobody on them right now. The nets are down. And then right here, next to Muscle Pit, we have the rings, and you see what the city has done. The rings are all the way up at the top, wrapped around, and they've closed it all off. The dip bars, the rings, the chin-up bars. They've tried to put some warning tape and hang some barriers on top of the chin-up bars. So, trying everything to keep everybody off of this equipment. Doesn't make any sense at all. Being outside is supposed to be good for you. Exercising in the sun especially. And if these are not spatially distanced, I don't know what is. Look at how far apart all of these things are. They're fully spatially distanced away from each other. So, as you can see, right? So, not many people having fun. And usually, year-round, there's guys and girls out here doing entire workouts on these rings and on these dip bars and hitting the bag over there, speed bag, heavy bag. Somebody hung a heavy bag over there on the other side, but you could tell the city didn't do that. Okay, you got that? All right, so we're driving around Venice Beach right now, and around the old neighborhood where I used to live. It's a little bit overcast. Thought we'd see what it's like right now. We haven't been down and around this area throughout the entire pandemic. So we're coming up on, we just went through Venice Beach actually, just got back to the car. Y'all saw what that was like. Oof, rough. And so we're down at Venice, oh, this is Windward Avenue right here, famous street. But we're coming up on Golds Gym in Venice, so I'll get back to you in a moment. We'll see what that looks like, all right? All right, so this is the main parking lot in the front of Golds Gym. You can see the tents all lined up with homeless. And we're on the corner of Hampton. This is Hampton Drive right here. Again, they're lined up. And you have the Mecca of bodybuilding right there. Golds Gym. There's the Mecca. It's filled, boarded up. And then as we drive on by, you can see it's cars, it's tents everywhere. This is the back of Golds Gym. There it is. And now I'd be lying if I told you this is just because of the pandemic. By the way, it's both sides of the street. It's not just the one. As you can see, it's both sides of the street. And so I'd be lying to you. Here, why don't you put that on me? Okay. So I'd be lying to you if I told you that, you know, that right there is just because of the pandemic. It's not. That's normal in the morning time for Golds Gym in Venice. You know, the Mecca. That's normal for the morning time. And then they usually are cleared out during the day. This being different during the pandemic right now, they're sitting on those tents. They're leaving them there all day long. There's that many homeless that Venice Beach, you know, they no longer are all the way down on Venice Beach. They've pushed up, further up, past Golds Gym, and they've been there for quite some time. So we are talking about, you know, a serious situation over there. And if the phone could pick up what it smells like, whew, it smells horrible. It smells horrible. So, you know, urine and feces and alcohol. That's what it smells like. Urine, feces, alcohol, and a little bit of, occasionally you smell some bud, you smell some weed, but that's it. I mean, it's bad. It's bad. So, this is the way it is over here at Venice Beach right now. Hope you enjoyed the visit, and you know, maybe we'll do a revisit after everything opens up again and get some training in down there at the pit. That's always kind of fun. So regardless of the fact that the pit is usually like a pit and, you know, some rusty old equipment that gets rained on and it's pretty dirty, besides that fact, it's just fun being in the atmosphere where it all started, where Arnold, Franco, and all of them used to train back in the day down on the beach. So that's it.